Hello and welcome in. I am so excited you're here. Today I'm kind of doing something different. I've got all kinds of things going on. It's a big work day here in the studio. And I found a group on Facebook. They're called the Counterfeit Kit group. And it's a blog, and there's a group of amazing people who work together and design, and they call them forgers. And there's a lot of stuff, and I really probably need to dive in a little deeper so that I can explain it better, but I got really excited. So here's the gist of what they do. Their team of designers goes in, and I think they take turns monthly of which team member is picking and kind of in charge that month, which I think is fantastic because, the more the merrier, and, it lightens your load a little bit. So I thought that was really, really cool. They also each month have a guest designer that they pull in as well to work with them, which I think is exciting. I love groups that do participation like that. I think it really helps build that community. But each month, whoever the forger, and that's what they call their designers, whoever the forger is, picks a kit from one of the clubs that you can order from. So, think of all of the ones that are out there. There's Hip Kit, there's Cocoa Vanilla, I believe, does one. I think Echo Park does one. So, the monthly kits that you could get, not just for boys, does a kit club. So that kind of thing. That's what I'm talking about. So something that you would purchase a put together kit. And they pick a kit, and then your job is to dive into your stash and in some way be inspired by the kit. So I got really excited because I have had the goal this summer to use what I have, kind of that use it or lose it summer thing. And this got me really excited. So this, this kit, we'll get to that in a second. We'll just leave that right there. I am so glad that you're here. And let me tell you who I am. I am Karen. I am the everything behind A Little Kinder here on YouTube. We've also got an Insta and a Facebook page. So I am truly laughing at myself because I really kind of got inspired. So this month, the ladies over at Counterfeit Kit have chosen this kit. So this one is a new one. I believe this is the launch kit for them. This launched in May. This is a Canadian-based group, woman-owned business. Love that. And it's Mars Tierra, and I think I said that right. And I will link to all of the blog stuff so that you can see where to find this. But this was the inspiration. So it's kind of retro. It's kind of summer. Y'all, I got so excited. So excited. And I started pulling things. And so this is why I'm laughing. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Again, my goal is to try to use things up, kill some things, get it out of here, and turn it into memories. I mean, the products are fantastic, but they're not going to do anything just sitting in bags. And so I went a little gung-ho, and it's a lot. And I've given myself some permission since, I can do that. It's my stuff, right? So we're going to set all of these goodies aside, and we are going to focus first on the papers. And I'm going to tell you kind of where they came from and what I'm thinking. So the first paper that I pulled was this one. This is out of Hip Kit Club's Free Spirit, which was the June kit. I really love this. There's a paper. While I pulled this kit, I listened to her unboxing. So I was listening to it and seeing what she was saying as I was pulling things. And there was a blue paper that came out of, it's a Jen Hatfield. It does not look like this, but it was this blue. And I was like, okay, paper number 1. Then I pulled to go with it. And I thought I pulled both pieces of this. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I did. Then I pulled these. I love the color of this. This is kind of that, to me, it's a very 70s color. So I pulled this paper. Then I pulled this one, which was my very favorite paper out of this kit. I wish I had 500 sheets of this. Okay, maybe not that many, but I've already used part of one and I've got the scrap somewhere, and I've given myself permission to go find that scrap if I need more of this. So there's that. Then I pulled this flower. I guess I ought to put these where we can kind of see what I'm building here. Never done an unboxing this way, so, you know, here we go. So now you start to see my color palette, right? The blues and the yellows and the browns. Well, it only stays that way for a minute, friends. It only stays that way for a minute. Then I pulled this one. This is still out of that Free Spirit kit, but it's a wood grain. There was a wood grain in hers that really excited me. I have used the other piece of this, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to pull a wood grain. I do have some actual 12 by 12 wood grains that are a Stampin' Up collection that I may also pull, but I'm going to leave those up. Then, excuse me, then I went to Hip and Humble, which is, I can't remember what month. Cannot remember what month. Hip and Humble, I think was April. Thinking this was April, Hip Kit Club. But look at those colors with that, y'all. Loving it. Then she was talking about in her video that she loves a good black and white. And look at this. This was out of February's Always and Forever. Thought this would be fantastic with these. So then we have that one. Then I started looking for a stripe. And I couldn't find one that I liked. But she was also talking about she's pulled, I believe it's a Jen Hatfield. It's a star paper. And I was like, okay, I kind of like how the star makes a chevron pattern. So I pulled this one because I kind of felt like it worked with what we've got going on. And then I got into some Paige Evans. And this is out of the Splendid paper pad. And I only have single sheets of this, which makes me very, very sad. But, you know, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So, pulling from the colors I already had and things that worked well, we pulled this flower paper. We pulled this flower paper. Pulled this orange, which actually looks really nice up against this one and this one. Oops. Slid the wrong paper, friends. There we go. Trying to make sure you can see all of these papers because this is crazy. Then I pulled this one, which I also thought looked really nice with that orange dot. Ooh, don't slide. And it kind of mimics rainbows, and yeah, it's a whole vibe. Then I pulled this one. These two can't exactly go together, but they do work as a collection. Then I pulled, see, I told you, this is where it starts to get giddy silly because I'm like, really, Karen? Really, really? Then I pulled this one. Again, I was trying to find a stripe that I liked, and I couldn't really find a stripe, but I felt like, okay, this gives me that same kind of chevron feel. And it works with this, and it works with the orange. And then there was a denim. And being a child of the 70s, denim was a whole thing. A whole thing. And I thought the denim will look really well with the wood stripe. Then... then we got into Pink Fresh. There was a paper in her kit that was cassette tapes. The only cassette tapes that I have are from the Bella Boulevard collection, and they're not the right colors. They're really bright, and I kind of was going more with what I felt like was retro. Again, so then I pulled this stripe because it does work with the colors I have. And I pulled the sunglasses because, oh my gosh, it's summer and how cute are these? Then I decided, y'all, this is killing me. Then I decided I had to include this paper because how fun would these be punched out somewhere? And I feel like they kind of brighten up my palette. They really work with this. Oh my goodness. Then I finally found the stripe that I had been looking for, which of course was a Vicky Bouton. And it really kind of brightens it up. Now, I have also given myself permission, because I can do that, because this is my kit, my counterfeit kit, to go into the paper pad, because there are monochromatics of this stripe. So I've given myself permission to do that if I want to. Then I remembered that I only have a couple of sheets of this, but this is Retro Summer. It's got some great imagery in it. colors kind of work. They're not the best, but there's some things that kind of go. So I pulled those. I don't know how to make these show up the best. I love the tags. I think those are fantastic. And then that one has bottle caps. All right, so then here's this. I also pulled some white cardstock to represent that I am allowed to dive into as much white or black cardstock as I would like. And then there's this. So I purchased this thinking, oh my goodness, I have to have it. I love it. It's flea market. It is great. It is retro. It is wonderful. And I have never used it. So my thought was I am including everything I have flea market into this kit to pull from. Yep. All of these papers. All of them. So this is the paper portion of my kit. Go ahead and laugh with me. It is hysterical. Woo, that's another project I'm working on. But here it is. Now, can we get into the embellishments? Because oh my heck. Yeah. Oh my heck. That's just what we have to say. This is a gajillion and a half pieces of paper. And now we're going to do the embellishments because, yeah. So I do have, and I pulled everything I had flea market. So I have the foam stickers. I have the journaling bits. See, those will be really fun and would work with those other papers too. Then I have the florally bits. Again, would work with the other things. And the enamel dots. All right, so there's the start. That's all the flea market things that I'm wanting to use up. Then I pulled this retro sticker book. This is the only other thing I have from this collection. And I thought those images might work well also. So these are kind of the, I need to use them because I got them and I really didn't do much with it. And so now it is the time. Then I started pulling things. And I loved this color with the papers I pulled. This is Tourist Mode from Pink Fresh. I love this deep blue. This is slightly lighter. Has that kind of Western retro-y feel. Love those. I also pulled this one out of the Always and Forever. This is one of my favorite fonts. And the pink works. So I have 3 alphas here, and then in here there is this one. So, oh, and there's this as well. Why didn't I see that? Oh, there it is. It was sticking. So, there's the alpha part. Oh my goodness. So much yumminess. And some of this I have used. Like, I love these gold stickers. And I did a layout with these already. But I thought I would pull those. Those would be great. I did pull kind of this vibe. Where are these? We'll do this first. I'm trying to make this make sense because right now it is a hot flippin' mess. All right. So out of Wildflowers, I pulled these pieces. Love having all the little bits and whatnot. Then out of June's Hip Kit, I pulled this sticker sheet. And I pulled the enamels out of Wildflowers. I pulled the 3D out of Wildflowers. And I pulled the wood bits out of Wildflowers. Then I pulled out of June's kit the fold-up envelopes and these die cuts. And then I pulled these die cuts. Some of these I've used, but I thought maybe for some layering pieces. It gives me options. All right. I pulled some frames out of Always and Forever. I thought they could work in. I really liked this piece and this piece were really calling to me. And so were the black and white. So I thought, well, we'll throw that in there. And I pulled, and this one doesn't have the image on the back. I pulled the ephemera pieces and the vellum pieces. And then out of Pink Fresh, I pulled another set of enamel dots that I thought might work well together. Like, I don't know. Thought maybe. We'll see. So that is what... that's all I pulled. You know, just a few things here, friends. Just a few. So, yeah. Here it is. First time doing this. I'm really excited because I do want to use these things up. Some additional things I gave myself permission to do. I have given myself permission to use any of the stamps and inks and mixed media things here that would work. I just didn't want to pull those and put them together in a bag. I have a thing about liking collections together. It's a little OCD thing that I need to get over. So this is my kit. I can't wait. I know there's some challenges coming up. I can't wait to dive in and use these. I'm really hoping to have a second video up this week using this, and then one video a week using this kit to see how much I can get through of it. It is a lot, not gonna lie, a lot of parts and pieces. So we will see how this goes. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'm really excited. I hope that if you have never heard of this Counterfeit Kit Club, I just lost the name, y'all. If you've never heard of the Counterfeit Kit Club, I really hope that you will go over to Facebook and check out the group, and then go to the link that I have down below for their blog. It really is a fun concept, and I'm glad they're doing it because I'm excited to kind of be jumping in and seeing how this works for me. I really feel like this is going to be a great way for me to use it up. Because y'all, it's got to happen. It's coming in faster than I can turn it into projects. And that does not make the hubby a happy human. So to keep him happy, this is what we're doing. And I really hope that you will join me in this month. So my friends, until we're together again next time, go make some memories, all right? Bye-bye.